Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. Another black person found hanged in McKinney, Texas. This time, 20-year-old Gloria Bambeau. Now, this article comes from Black Woman Found Hanging in White Roommate's Garage. It says a 20-year-old black woman was found hanging in her white roommate's garage, and the local police believe that she committed suicide. Here we go with that again. The McKinney Police Department took to Facebook to clear up any rumors surrounding Gloria Bambeau's death. They said that they usually don't comment on suicides, but feel the need to now because the case is so public. I'm going to stop you right there. This is, to me, the sixth black person that was found hanged within the last few weeks. You got 38-year-old Malcolm Harsh was found hanged in California. That was ruled a suicide. You got Robert Fuller, 24, was found hanged right across from City Hall in California. That was also ruled a suicide. You got 27-year-old Dominique Alexander out of New York, in Manhattan Park. They rule a suicide. And then you got this unidentified 17-year-old child in Houston, Texas, a black child, a black boy, was found hanged. That was ruled a suicide. And now this story. See, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to tell you like this. A person claims it was suicide. You know, if it was really a suicide, where was the suicide note? This doesn't make any sense. There could be a suicide note, or there's something proving that it was a suicide, that she committed suicide. I just don't get this story. I'm going to continue on. It says a number of posts on social media has speculated about the death of Gloria Bambeau, a 20-year-old black female. The post read, Miss Bambeau's body was discovered by her 19-year-old male housemate, who was fully cooperating during the investigation. All evidence in the case so far leads investigators to believe it was suicide. The medical examiner's findings are still pending, but the preliminary examination of the body has not uncovered any evidence to contradict what was discovered at the residence. This case is still under investigation and is not closed at this time. We are committed to complete, thorough investigation of Ms. Bambeau's tragic death, and we grieve the tragic loss of this promising young life, the post concluded. Someone who was alleged friend of Bambeau's roommate took it to Twitter to share text messages in a statement proving that he had nothing to do with her death. In the alleged text, you can see the two had normal conversations all the way up until July the 10th. After that, Bambeau never responded to her roommate's text. The roommate then said that Bambeau had an estranged relationship with her family, went through a lot of traumatic experience in her life, and was diagnosed with bipolar and anxiety disorders. The roommate also went into detail about the events that led up to him finding her body in the garage. And then it says, check out the full statement from the McKinney Police Department below. Rest in peace to Gloria Bambeau. Our prayers are with her friends and family. And that is the end of the article. I'm going to tell you like this. Robert Fuller, 24, also was ruled a suicide. Malcolm Harsh, 38, also ruled a suicide. You got Dominique Alexander, 27, in New York, also ruled a suicide. A 17-year-old black boy who was unidentified was found hanged in Houston. That was also a suicide. Now this story. It's like all these cases, ladies and gentlemen, all of them rule a suicide. And none of those cases proven that there's no suicide note or anything like that. And some of those cases also proves that, there's no, the family's even proven that, well, there's no evidence that claimed it was suicide, especially in the Robert Fuller case. So, it is so sad, really, to basically see this young, beautiful black woman, Gloria Bambo, 20 years old, just basically was found hanged in a white roommate's I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, white roommate's garage. And it's sad that we always claim it was suicide. So y'all let me know what you think about this. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.